We made it! 1,000 subscribers! I cannot believe it. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Holy moly. We're already here at 1,000. I never thought I would get here. It's just... I'm trying to, like, sit with it a bit and comprehend what this means for the channel. Number one, we're now monetized, or I'm now monetized, which is great, and also kind of scary because that means that means I'm going to get a little bit more serious with the videos I put out on the channel, which is good for everybody all around. I just wanted to thank you guys so much. I can't say thank you enough, and I can't express how much this means to me. I've been working on this channel for about 5 years. It's just like a hobby thing, and it still is a hobby thing. I'm doing a lot of other stuff on my own time behind the scenes. I'm starting my own art shop, and I'm studying animation, and this is kind of secondary to everything. So thank you guys so much for supporting this channel. It really means so much. I think the favorite thing on this channel has been... Oh, Nim's scratching in the background. I think my favorite thing on this channel, and I think your favorite thing on this channel, has been the Legend of Zelda series, which, ironically, that's the first video I ever posted on this channel, was Breath of the Wild. And I think it was maybe a stream, or was a clip from a stream? I'm not quite sure. But to celebrate 1,000 subscribers, I asked you guys to ask me questions so we can get so you guys can get to know me a little bit better. And so let's just get into it. Well, Calvin asked, what does your setup consist of? How much time do you spend gaming, recording, editing, etc.? And you'd like to be a Let's Play content creator, as you very much miss gaming, but it's hard to balance work and life. I totally get it. All right, so first question. My setup. It consists of, well, actually, let me just show you. So I forget what size of monitor this is, but it's a 1440 monitor, or it's the Quad HD. I forget what size that is, but that's my monitor. I have a drawing tablet this side, and I'm using this microphone. I believe that's not the Snowball, but it is a Blue Yeti microphone. Sorry, it is a Blue Yeti microphone. I forget which model this is, but I have it on a mount here. And then those Logitech speakers I have, they're kind of gimmicky. I got them because they light up depending on what's on your screen. So let me just move what I have in the background here, and then boom, boom. They don't work half the time. So they're Logitech, what are they? The Logitech G560 gaming speaker, and it hardly works. I have a Huion tablet. I just covered up the brand name for some reason. I just wanted a cat there. I'm using OBS to record. Hello, hi. And everything's there. My audio, my computer, that's my computer down there. I totally forgot what's in it, but we can look at the specs real quick. And a whole mess of wires, that's the other part of the speaker. And then right now, playing Detroit, so I have my PS4 hooked up. That's the PS4 Pro. And that's George. Say hi to George. And then that's you guys. That's Fred. Fred the friend. Say hi, Fred. He just chills out there. But my computer, what it consists of, I'll give you the rundown here. I have an Intel Core i5. My memory, I have 32 gigabytes of memory. My graphics card, I'm running an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 Ti. My advice to you, if you're going to start making videos online, is just do it. Use what you got. Don't let anything hold you back. When I first started, I was recording audio via my phone. Not this phone, my older phone. And I would just have to email myself the audio and just line up the audio. You know, you just do a little clap, line up the audio, and you're good to go. But yeah, just use what you got. Most of us have a phone. This thing records audio and video. It could easily replace my camera, but I like my camera so much that I would rather replace it with an actual camera than a phone. How much time do I spend gaming, recording, editing, etc.? It varies. Let's say here's an equation for you. Let's say an episode of gameplay is 1 hour long. So I would be editing twice as long as the video is, and then uploading and doing the thumbnail and the description and responding to comments is an additional 1.5 hours. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 hours per one video. And sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. It depends on the video, but generally that's how much time I use. In the past, when I had a part-time job, when I was going to school full-time, and I was doing this, I would only post or get to post maybe 30 minutes. You'll have to look back at when I first started my channel, but I think it wasn't as long of a video format as it is now. It was much, much shorter, and I wasn't able to play as much. And it's just balancing time, right? It's just being there for yourself. And it's very hard to do. I know it's very, very hard to do. I'm sure there's stuff that you can take out of your schedule and replace it with doing YouTube or wherever you want to post videos to. I mean, over the course of 5 years, I've been working at this. So it's not like overnight I became successful. And even now, it's like I'm earning pennies for my videos. It doesn't pay that much. I hate to break it to everybody that wants to do this, but 1,000 subs on YouTube isn't a I get to quit my day job kind of thing. It's more like, well, this is kind of like a plan B, and it's another source of income, which is good. Just to give you guys a little behind the scenes, over the course of a week, I have made, what is it? Let me see the exact number here. Over the course of 7 days, I've made $3.58. So it's not like I can do much right now, but it is something. It is something. It's worth celebrating. So, well, Calvin, my advice to you is if you want to go for it, being a Let's Player and doing videos online, just do it. There's nothing holding you back, except it's going to feel strange doing a new thing. It's going to feel not right. Your body and your mind are going to tell you it's not right, that you should be doing something else, even though it's something that you want to do. And I struggled with this a lot, and I still struggle with this a lot, is just reminding yourself, no, this is something I want to do. It's going to feel weird, but you're going to feel much relief after doing it. And it's going to get easier once you start doing it. Once you get that ball rolling, it's easy as pie. Quiet Sandshrew said, "You deserve it. You make wonderful videos." Oh, thank you, Sandshrew. That means so much. Let's see. Legend of Viggles says, "Hi, new subscriber here and excited to dive more into your content. What's your favorite Zelda game you've played? Which spooky game that you've played felt the spookiest? And where are you from?" Well, Wiggles, my favorite Legend of Zelda game has to be Breath of the Wild, because it has been my first Legend of Zelda game I was introduced to. It has a special place in my heart, but if I had to choose the best gameplay and the best experience overall, I think it would have to be Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time had a very wonderful flow to it. The weapons didn't break. You could actually upgrade your weapons, and your upgraded weapons stuck with you the rest of the game. And the boss fight at the end, I think, was well worth it. Which spooky game have I played that felt the spookiest? Hands down, at Dead of Night. Oh, that game Ooh, it's like a live action point and click adventure. Point and click adventure games scare the absolute dongest out of me. I don't know what it is about point and click. I think it's because it has more of like a jump scare element to it. And with a game being like where you can actually move in real time to the monster, I feel it like it's more, you're more in control. But when there's only a set amount of spaces that you can go to in a point and click adventure game, you have to be thinking all the time. You can't just like go around the monster or whatever's coming after you. You have to plan out your route accordingly. But hands down, at dead of night, that game, oh, I was terrified. I think I was stuck in some of the rooms in that game for like 30 minutes at a time because I was just too nervous to go out of the rooms because Jimmy was wandering the halls. And where am I from? I'm from California. Eyes Wide Open says, "Yay, congrats! And to many more!" Eyes Wide Open asks, "What inspires and motivates you to be a content creator? And what advice would you give to those of us struggling to show up to our own passions, at least consistently?" All right, so I was saying earlier about how it's going to feel weird doing a new thing and showing up for yourself. Your mind and body are going to react in a very, very odd way. I struggle with it still, where it's like, okay, I'm gonna get some recording done today, play a game, and I'm going to edit it and post it online, and people are going to enjoy watching it. It's really hard to do when the world is in the state that it's in, trying to enjoy your time and trying to do something that you think you deserve to do. You feel like you don't deserve it in a way. And my advice would be, you deserve it. You definitely deserve to enjoy your time how you want to enjoy your time. Don't let anyone tell you differently. If you want to show up and do something for yourself, that alone is it commemorable? Commendable? I think it's commemorable, right? I think, yeah, I think so. And consistently, and it just comes with time. With any kind of routine, you just need to start said routine and continue said routine. There's one thing that I learned from a friend that could motivate some people is having a Daruma doll, and I'll show a picture of it somewhere. But a Daruma doll is basically you setting an intention, and once you set that intention, you color in one of the eyes, and then you set it somewhere where you're going to see it every single day, and it's staring back at you with a missing eye. And as soon as you finish that intention, you get to color in the other eye. But doing something like that, it doesn't have to be a Daruma doll. It can be anything. It can be even something like on a whiteboard, or it can be as extreme as a tattoo. Please think about that before you do it. I'm sure you can cover it up at some point, but I hope that answers your question. All right, next up we have a question from A Gamer. Are you planning on using Twitch for live playthroughs? Yes and no. I haven't had good internet no matter what service I have, no matter what settings I set on my computer. So as of now, I can't stream. It would have to be like a 720p stream, which might be okay, but I am all for quality on this channel, trying to get the best quality out to you guys, and I would hate for a stream to be less than what it could be. Painy Baby says, what made you want to start doing Let's Plays? Back in 2015, my boyfriend introduced me to someone by the name of Markiplier. Now, I was on YouTube a lot back in the day, mostly for like claymation stuff, Charlie the Unicorn, llamas with hats. I've seen it all, but I hadn't come across anyone doing Let's Plays. And when he introduced me to Markiplier, I was like, who in the heck would want to watch somebody play a game? And then I watched the Slender Man: The Arrival, and I was like, okay, I get it. This is quite fun. That's pretty much what made me want to start doing Let's Plays. And I also I saw what Mark could do with his channel. I saw the positivity behind his channel, and I saw that he wanted to do something with his channel that was bigger than himself. And it really shows through. And I really got behind that. I saw a lot of purpose behind it, and I kind of wanted to be part of that puzzle. And hopefully someday we can do great things with this channel, like Jacksepticeye can do and like Markiplier can do. I hope we can get there someday. Andreas Kurjolf says, what is the origin story of my name? So Kitty Raptor comes from obviously cats, and then raptor could mean one of two things, dinosaur or bird of prey, and it means the latter. But I love dinosaurs too, so it was a perfect name. Hi Nim. Also, Nimster here. Maybe she'll show up on the video. There she is. She was also another inspiration for the channel name. She's the mascot. She's our little kitty raptor with the wings. But it's also the name of this kind of griffin-like species that I kind of came up with. I mean, it's not like the most original idea. It's a cat and owl mixed together. I have a whole species list if you guys want to ever see it. At some point I'll release it, but I'm still working on it. I've been working on it for quite a while. But it's basically, you take a cat, any cat species, and you take an owl species, and then you combine them together and you have a kitty raptor. And I just thought that it sounded cute and it sounded menacing, and that's kind of the vibe that I wanted to go for the channel. But yeah, that's the story of my name. I've thought a couple times of changing it, but I could never think of anything better than Kitty Raptor. It just stuck with me. Gellert Greer asked, what is my favorite evolution? Will there be a way to leave tips or support? What are your thoughts on music being such a heavy theme in Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask? What is your history with art and drawing? And it might be fun to have a little doodle as an end card to a series. Some little moment from the game that stood out to you. My favorite evolution. This one I had to think about. Because it is Umbreon, but I feel like everyone's default is Umbreon. They're all great. They're all so wonderful. It's hard to pick just one. And the more I looked at the chart, I kept going back to Leafeon, because I love nature, and I think Leafeon as a little companion would be the perfect fit for me. Look, I even match Leafeon today. Will there be a way to leave tips or support? Yes. So very, very soon, I'm going to be opening up a Patreon if you guys want to support the channel. I'm not having anything behind a paywall yet. Everything will be free on the channel, but if you guys want to leave me like a tip to support what I do, you can go ahead and visit my Patreon in the future once that's set up. My thoughts on music being such a heavy theme in Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask. I just think they just wanted to try something new, and I think they liked music a lot, and I think they just wanted to implement music in a clever little way, and I'm glad that they did. What is my history with art and drawing? So I have been drawing longer than I've been playing games. I just like doing it. There's nothing really I can explain. I have my associate's degree in studio arts. I was wanting to go to a fancy college, or not a fancy college. I just was wanting to go to any college really, and finish out my bachelor's degree in animation, and at some point get my master's degree in animation. But it's so expensive now that I kind of have to put that dream on hold and learn a different way. And you can absolutely learn on your own for animation. The information is out there. Thank you, YouTube. You can thank this platform for it. You can thank other platforms and other people putting their information and their knowledge out for free on the internet. The internet is a wonderful yet terrifying place. It is a place to be respected. And the way things are going right now is very, very scary. And if if you're out there and you want to pursue art and you want to pursue creative adventures, I would say don't let what's happening in the world hold you back. There's always going to be something bad happening. You have to fight through it, and you have to be that glimmer of hope for everybody else, because you can't stray away from what's human. And playing Detroit Become Human has made me realize that even some humans can be so cold and be inhuman sometimes that a robot can act more human. But blah 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 blah. So yeah, that's it. So yeah. But I do love what you mentioned about having a little doodle as an end card to a series. That is a fantastic idea. I'm gonna start working on something like that. I think I have an idea that you guys would all enjoy. Those are all the comments. Thank you everybody who asked me a question. I really appreciate it. And again, thank you all for 1,000 subscribers. We're on to the next 1,000, and that's pretty crazy. I hope I can respond to all of your comments as much as possible, but there is going to be a point in time where I cannot respond to everyone. And that to me is a very scary thing, because at the heart of my channel is you guys. This channel lives and dies with you. Well, I mean, I'll still probably do stuff on my own, but what kind of videos I post on the channel kind of relies on you guys. If you guys aren't there, then I'm just going to be doing my own thing. I can't wait to see where we're going to be in the next year or couple months or weeks. Who knows what's going to happen? And I can't wait. It's really so exciting, and there's so much I want to do with the channel, and I hope I can be ready for it, and I hope I can tackle the projects that lay before me, because I want to share with you guys what I have in store. You guys are my inspiration. That is not an overstatement. That is not an overstatement. Like, you guys are my inspiration. When I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is look at the comments and respond to your comments. The last thing I do during the day before I go to bed is respond to comments, because you guys keep me going and you guys inspire me. So thank you all so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Enjoy your day. Go out there, follow your dreams, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.